Hello and welcome to my podcast, Mindset, Money, Success. My name is Loraine Marshall and I'm the host of this podcast. And today I'm going to talk about the emotional energy spiral. And the question is, how do we dig ourselves out of the black hole that we have just fell into? If you're not familiar with the emotional energy spiral, basically there is two directions with emotions: downwards, descending, and upwards, ascending. And with the ascending emotional feelings that we have, we've got all of confidence, enthusiasm, self-worth, happiness, productive expectations, compassion, empathy, forgiveness, empowerment, passion, love, acceptance, belief, all of these different emotions that we can feel, which are on the ascending spiral. Now, if we've just fell into a black hole, then we may have a lot of negative emotions like overwhelm, fear, jealousy, frustration, insecurity, pessimism, judgment, self-blame, failure, hatred, doubt, depression, despair, discouragement, sorrow, bitterness, low self-esteem, victimhood, unworthiness, shame, guilt, apathy, and basically we're on that descending spiral which can take us right down to no will to live, and the other side of that is death. So how do we dig ourselves out of this black hole? So during and after narcissistic abuse, we can experience many of the negative emotional energies: guilt, shame, fear, anger, despair, losing the will to live, and slipping into harmful behaviours. So when we find ourselves in an emotional energy spiral or a black hole of negative emotions, it can indeed be challenging to pull ourselves out. However, with patience, self-compassion, and the right strategies, it is possible to gradually dig ourselves out and regain a sense of emotional balance. So here are some of the steps that you can take. 1. Recognize and acknowledge your emotions. Begin by acknowledging and accepting your feelings without judgment. Understand that it's natural to experience ups and downs in life, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed or stuck at times. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that everyone goes through difficult periods and you're not alone in this. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you work through your emotions. 3. Reach out for support. Don't hesitate to lean on others for support. Talk to a trusted friend, a family member, or a therapist about what you're going through. Sharing your thoughts and emotions can provide relief and gain a different perspective on your situation. 4. Engage in self-care. Prioritize self-care activities that help you relax, recharge, and uplift your spirits. This could include exercise, spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness or meditation, journaling, listening to music, or engaging in hobbies you enjoy. 5. Break the negative thought cycle. Negative thoughts often contribute to the emotional energy spiral. Challenge and reframe negative thinking patterns by consciously focusing on positive aspects of your life, practicing gratitude, or using affirmations to shift your mindset. 6. Set achievable goals. Break down your tasks and responsibilities into smaller, manageable goals. Accomplishing these smaller goals can help you regain a sense of control and accomplishment, boosting your emotional well-being. 7. Seek professional help if needed. If your emotional state persists or worsens, it may be helpful to consult a doctor. They can provide you with additional guidance and support and interventions that are tailored to your specific needs. Remember, digging yourself out of an emotional energy spiral takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. With persistence and self-care, you can gradually regain your emotional balance and move forwards towards a more positive and fulfilling state of mind. So what can we do to help ourselves if we are unsupported and isolated from friends and family? So if you find yourself unsupported and isolated from friends and family, it can be more challenging to navigate through emotional energy spiral. However, there are still steps you can take to help yourself. Seek online communities. Look for online communities or support groups related to your specific struggles or interests. Engaging with like-minded individuals can provide a sense of connection and understanding and support, even if it is in a virtual setting. Reach out to helplines or hotlines. Many helplines and hotlines offer anonymous support for various emotional challenges, and they can provide a listening ear and offer guidance or connect you with additional resources. Research and reach out to relevant helplines in your area. Consider therapy or counselling. Look for online therapy or counselling services that offer remote sessions. Many therapists now provide virtual sessions, which can be a valuable resource for individuals who are isolated. Online therapy can provide a confidential space to express your emotions, gain insights, and develop coping strategies. Educate yourself. Utilize self-help resources. Explore self-help books, websites, podcasts, or other online courses that address the specific issues that you are facing. These resources can offer guidance, techniques, and practical advice to help you navigate through difficult emotions on your own. Prioritize self-care and self-soothing activities. Engage in activities that promote self-care and self-soothing. This could include practicing your mindfulness and meditation, engaging in creative pursuits, taking soothing baths, practicing deep breathing exercises, or finding solace in nature. Find what works for you and make it a priority. Focus on personal growth. Use this time of isolation to focus on personal growth and self-improvement. Explore new hobbies and interests, learn new skills through online courses, or engage in activities that bring you a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel lonely or unsupported at times, and that you deserve care and understanding. Treat yourself with the same level of kindness and compassion that you would offer a close friend. While being unsupported and isolated can be difficult, remember there are resources available to help you navigate through challenging times. Take advantage of the online communities and helplines and the remote therapy options. Focus on self-care, personal growth, and self-compassion. And with time and patience, you can still make progress in managing your emotions and finding a way out of the emotional energy spiral. So how do we start to rebuild when we have been left maybe emotionally or financially devastated? Rebuilding after experiencing emotional or financial devastation due to abuse can be a daunting task, but it is possible to regain control and move forward. Here are some steps that you might consider. If you're still in an abusive situation, please ensure your safety. make a list of local authorities, helplines, support organisations that specialise in supporting abuse survivors. Hopefully, they will provide guidance, resources and assistance in finding a safe environment. Unfortunately, it can be a bit of a postcode lottery, as I'm sure many of you will affirm, as I know from experience and the experience of many other women. Reach out to therapists, grief counsellors or support groups that specialise in trauma and abuse recovery. If money is an issue and paying for these services is not possible, search for online groups that offer free support networks from people who have gone through what you are experiencing. Professionals can provide guidance, and the main thing is that you can process your emotions and develop your coping strategies. Finding a network of compassionate people who can validate your experience and provide encouragement can be invaluable during the recovery process. Make sure you know your legal rights and your financial support available. Evaluate your financial situation. Prioritise your immediate needs. Are there assistance programs or non-profit organisations that provide support for abuse survivors in your city or region? Be resourceful. Are there items that you no longer need that could be sold? Have you been left with debts that maybe you were coerced into? In the UK, economic and financial abuse is starting to be recognised. The organisation Surviving Economic Abuse does not offer direct support, but they have campaigned to get this form of abuse recognised in law. Now, financial institutions are becoming more aware, and you may be able to get help with reducing or writing off debts that you have been coerced into from an abusive ex-spouse or partner. Set small, achievable goals. Set some small goals for yourself that will help you to regain your financial stability, eliminating debts, growing your income, securing a job, start a side hustle. Celebrate the smallest of achievements. This could be just the fact that you were able to reach out to a support network for advice. I know how difficult the first steps can be as you build your confidence and motivation. Gain new skills or enhance existing ones. This can improve your employability and open up new opportunities for financial stability. When my confidence was at ground zero many years ago as a stay-at-home mum, I decided to do some volunteer work. So if you are on welfare or supported payments, find out if you can volunteer in your local area, as this can help your confidence and you can meet new people. Make self-care a priority during the healing journey. Do activities that you enjoy, relaxation and emotional well-being. That could be cooking, gardening, space clearing, and the last one can be good for the soul. Going through wardrobes, drawers, cupboards, throw out any items or recycle or sell. Maybe there are photographic reminders of the past that you no longer want to see anymore. Other things that you can do to include exercise, meditation, journaling, engaging in hobbies, spending time in nature and seeking out therapeutic activities like art or music. If you've been financially devastated, consider professional guidance for financial recovery. Professional can assist you in creating a budget, managing debt, rebuilding credit, and making informed financial decisions. Remember, healing and rebuilding after abuse takes time, and everyone's journey is unique. And with time, resilience, and the right support, you can rebuild your life and create a brighter future. Now, is it as simple as being able to change your thinking, and will it change your life? While changing your thinking can have a profound impact on your life, it is important to recognise that it is not a simple or instantaneous process. Shifting your mindset can be a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. However, it usually requires a lot of time and effort and consistent practice. But here are some key points to consider. Mindset. With a positive and growth-orientated mindset, you can develop resilience and optimism and gaining a greater sense of control over your life. Changing your thinking. Now this involves identifying and challenging negative or unhelpful thoughts and replacing them with more positive, empowering ones. And this requires self-awareness and soul-searching and a willingness to question your beliefs and assumptions. Consistency and practice. Transforming your thinking patterns is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. It involves reframing negative situations and challenging self-limiting beliefs and lack thought patterns. Choosing positive thoughts. I used positive affirmations to help me out of a dark place. If you have never practiced affirmations, just try with 2 or 3 affirmations that you can write out and pin up somewhere and repeat them in the morning and when going to bed. Here are a couple of affirmations I used back in October 2020. I'm still here. I'm still on my feet. I will keep moving until I find the freedom and peace I deserve. This is from The Daily Wisdom for Why Does He Do That by Lundy Bancroft. And this affirmation around fear from an online training course, The 8 Spiritual Secrets of Multiplying Your Money. I can have fears without my fears having me. I am greater than my fears. I will connect with love. I deserve to have everything I love, and I am willing to release my fears and live the life I want to live. From Mary Morrissey. Emotional awareness. Acknowledging and processing your emotions allows you to understand the underlying thoughts and beliefs that contribute to your experience. External factors. There could be external situations that you cannot change, systemic barriers, and environmental limitations that impact your experience. Changing your thinking can help you navigate the challenging times, but it may not eliminate them entirely. You may be caught up in conflict and court battles that you do not want and cannot get out of. This is when you need to be able to process your emotions, ensure you are getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, and engaging in activities you enjoy. Taking a holistic approach. Try to adopt a holistic approach that includes self-care, healthy relationships, pursuing meaningful goals, addressing any other areas of your life that require attention. It is through consistent effort and self-reflection, plus a commitment to personal growth, that you can gradually transform your thinking patterns and create positive change in your life. Where to start? First, guilt. Replace self-blame and self-criticism with self-affirmation and self-acceptance. Shame. Forgive yourself and others. That can be a very powerful step towards healing. Fear. Affirmations and mindfulness meditations, journaling and creative writing. Anger. Practice controlled anger release, and the options include recording yourself in a voice memo, talking about things that make you feel angry, or take a pillow and give it a good thumping. You may even try screaming out loud, but not in earshot of people, unless you want the police at your door. Despair. Seek support. We all need help and support at certain times in our life. Trauma therapy, grief counselling, a support group, or even a short retreat that gets you completely away from all the negativity and the external factors for a while. Remember, it all takes time to process and recover and rebuild. Try to be kind to yourself and seek support when needed. Just believe in yourself and you will be okay. You can do this.